First NASA, Russia and China, and now India. Why does the whole world want to have the moon in its grasp? And what are those dark secrets related to the moon that space agencies are hiding from us? We'll know about this exciting journey from Earth to Moon. Friends, India's Chandrayaan-3 has entered the Moon's orbit, and on 23rd August, Chandrayaan's Vikram lander will make a soft landing on the Moon's surface. At the same time, Russia's Luna 25 has also left for the Moon. Whereas in the year 2024, NASA is also planning to send scientists, astronauts, to the Moon once again under its Artemis program. And China is also going to do another Moon mission soon. But now the question arises that what did all these countries see on the Moon that there is a competition all around to reach the Moon first? And after all, what are the secrets related to the Moon, from which our perspective of seeing the Moon will change as soon as the veil is lifted? Know some special things about this exciting journey from Earth to Moon. So, fasten your seat belts and do watch the entire video, friends. Moon is 38,400 kilometers away from our Earth. And if we take the straight path, then we will reach the surface of the Moon in the distance around this. Whereas, it will take us 42 days to reach the Moon through India's Chandrayaan-3 route, as Chandrayaan-3 has chosen an elliptical path towards the Moon, in which it will first go round the Earth, move through a long route to the Moon, and then go round the Moon and land. Although this way is very economical, but in it we will need a lot of food, oxygen and water for astronaut, which would require a big spacecraft to store. And going this way, we would be very tired by covering a distance of 30 lakh kilometers. So, let us go through the Russia straight path. Let's go towards the Moon, and by this route it will take us 4 to 5 days to reach the Moon. When the lander of the spacecraft will land you on the Moon, the first thing you will have to do to come out is put on your space suit, because the Moon has a very thin atmosphere and there is no oxygen in it. For this reason, you have to rely on the oxygen cylinder in the back of the closed space suit to breathe. After wearing the suit, you will feel very light when you step on the lunar surface. Actually, the Moon's gravity is 6 times less than Earth's. So, if you weigh 60 kilograms on Earth, it will be only 10 kilograms on the Moon. For this reason, the first time you step on the Moon, you will initially lose your balance and you may fall down bouncing instead of walking. So, tread carefully on the lunar surface. It is necessary. Well, now talking about the surface of the Moon, there are no straight paths like the Earth. Rather, the surface of the Moon is rough and here and there are rocks, mountains and large craters. These pits on the Moon are formed due to meteorites falling for billions of years, and they are large from 100 centimeters to 2,500 kilometers. At the same time, the soil of the Moon, that is, the lunar soil, comes out of the volcano. The ash it contains is thinner, and its color is also darker than Earth's clay, just like cement. Due to the lack of roughness in this soil, your footprints will be formed as soon as you step on it, because of which the footprints of astronaut Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, who first stepped on the Moon, are still present today. Now, friends, after seeing the beautiful Moon land, when you look upwards, you will also see our Earth. Yes, just as the Moon rises on the Earth, similarly the Earth also rises on the Moon. The only difference is that the Moon appears very small when viewed from the Earth, and the Earth appears very large when viewed from the Moon. and you will be mesmerized by seeing the beauty of the Earth from here. Now, if you land on the North Pole of the Moon, you will see the space around you spread out in the past. Along with pieces of the mission's spacecraft and satellites, garbage packed in plastic bags will also be visible. This garbage has been thrown by those 12 astronauts of NASA who came to the Moon. Actually, in these bags, their waste is excrement and food wrappers, etc. On the other hand, if you land on the South Pole of the Moon at the place where Chandrayaan fell after to crash lands 4 years ago, you will not find it in that bad condition even today. Because after the crash land, neither he has been exposed to rain nor stormy tornado. So, if you can fit him in your spacecraft and bring him back to Earth, all the better. If brought, it can be fixed and sent back. Friends, you know this. It must be that all the celestial objects in the space are suddenly showered with meteorites. It is good that the Earth's magnetic field either pushes these meteorites to the side or the gravity and atmosphere burn them to ashes before they reach the Earth. But the Moon's magnetic field is much weaker than Earth's. Its gravity is also less, and there is no dense atmosphere here. For this reason, there is a continuous shower of meteorites on the Moon. Keeps happening in such a situation, any meteorite can fall and kill you in a moment. Therefore, you'll need to be in constant contact with the scientists at the command center tracking the meteors. Now, if you are thinking that you should work on your Moon mission by taking any of your friends or life partner to the Moon and gossiping, then let us tell you that it is not possible. Because of the lack of atmosphere on the Moon, sound waves cannot travel, which means that if you say something to your partner, they will see your lips moving, but will not be able to hear your voice. Not only this, you will not even hear your voice on the Moon. As if someone has put you on silent mode like mobile. However, astronauts wear a pressurized space suit on the Moon, in which an artificial atmosphere is created using nitrogen and oxygen for sound waves to travel through. He is worn a headphone with a microphone, through which he can hear and respond to the voice of his partner and the command center. Now, friends, when you go to sleep after completing your work on the Moon, the sunlight will not wake you up in the morning. Because the Moon takes 28 days to rotate on its axis, due to which a day on the Moon is of 14 days and a night of 14 days. That is, 1 day and night there, equal to 28 Earth days. In this case, if you went to the Moon during the day, then there would be light around you for 24 hours only. And to sleep and wake up, you have to use Earth's time because your body will be able to function that way. Tell that, all astronauts in space wear Omega Speedometer professional watch, in which they sleep with a night alarm and wake up as soon as the alarm rings in the morning. Friends, one more. The big problem is that the temperature of the Moon reaches minus 130 degrees at night, while during the daytime, the same temperature rises up to 120 degrees Celsius. According to the discovery made by scientists, the temperature of every part of the Moon is different, and the most dangerous place is the current dark side in the South Pole of the Moon. Let us tell you that this area of the Moon has very big pits and many billions. There has been no sunlight here for years. Therefore, the temperature of these craters reaches minus 230 degrees. In such low temperatures, spacecraft equipment becomes very cold, and some cannot withstand the heat. For this reason, no country in the world has made a landing in the South Pole of the Moon, and this is the reason why India can land its Chandrayaan-3 there during daytime. I am about to take off so that the temperature is not too cold, and this. With the landing, we will become the first country in the world to have conquered the South Pole of the Moon. Friends, the Moon takes 28 days to rotate once on its axis, while it takes the same amount of time to revolve around the Earth. So, we have only been able to see one side of the Moon so far. And if you get to the dark area on the back side of the Moon, so a lot of creepy things can happen to you. Let us tell you that some scientists who have been doing research on the Moon for many years. It is also said that in the past there was an alien civilization, and even today aliens can be present in the dark zone of the Moon.